Hey gang, how's everybody doing? My name is Quincy Fulweiler and I'm here at See My Cape Productions as usual. And today I'm going to do another on-cue review slash demo. And it's going to be a demo of this right here. So I hope you stick around. Be right back. Hey kids, thanks for sticking around. Hey, this is See My Cape Productions, right? We're a recording studio, all things creative, and today on Cue Reviews, we're going to do a review slash demo on this wireless guitar system by a company called, I'm gonna demolish this pronunciation, I know, but it's Mefe, so it's Mefe, Mefe. I don't know. I'm not making fun. It's just I have no idea. But it looks cool. I'm also a graphic artist, so I dig that logo right out the front there. This is a wireless guitar system, as I said. I play guitar, and so I'm going to try this thing out today. But first, we're going to go through the things in the box, check it out, see what's all here and what we're supposed to do with it, okay? First of all, it comes in a really, really nice box. And if you've watched any of my reviews, I really like it when they put it extra time and effort into making quality packaging for the stuff that they send out, whoever it is. And they did that with this one. It's really nice. Got the gold foil on the logo, and it's packed really nice. In the box, it's really simple. First of all, you get this guide that I always recommend that you should read, and I have read this one, unlike some of the others that I've done before. I have read this one. Hey, look at that. And so it's important to read that stuff. This is a 5.8 gigahertz wireless system. It says that it has up to 100-foot range, all right? That's line of sight. Line of sight simply means exactly what it sounds like. As long as you can see the transmitter or the receiver, then you're good to go. It should be good to go up to 100 feet. It also says up to 50 feet with a wall, okay? So wall distance, they call it. So what that really means is if you're going through walls, you should still be good up to 50 feet. That's pretty good. I've used wirelesses all my life over the years at different times. Matter of fact, I used to work for the company called Nady or Nady, however you want to pronounce it. I worked for them when I lived in California. But check this out. They have come a long ways, all right? So it used to have these big, bulky boxes for a transmitter, receiver, or whatever, and then the big box you put on your side, and then from there, you plug it into the guitar. Now, they still have those type, and probably the higher-end wireless units are still doing that. But this and a lot of the other companies that I've seen lately, like Line 6, are doing something smaller, more compact, but still work very well, all right? So this has 4 different channels that you can actually use, all right? So that if you're getting interference of something, noise or dropouts or something, you switch to the different channel, and you do that by holding down the button that's on the side that simply says channel. Okay, and there's an on and off switch, and there is the plug that you charge this with. You get a transmitter and you get a receiver, all right? They literally look the same as far as that is concerned. There you go. Very small, very compact. All right, same thing on the side here for a channel button, because you want to make sure if you change the channel on one, you change it to the corresponding channel on the other one so that you're on the right track, all right, making things happen. This charging cable that comes with it is unique in the sense that you get like a Y cable so that you can charge both units at the same time. There's indicator lights on the side of these things so that when you're charging, when it's got a full charge, it is a blue light. If it needs charging, it's going to show red. All right. So that's simple enough. So when you're charging, it's red, or if actually the battery's getting low in this thing, it'll start showing red. And you'll know you'll want to go and get that thing charged up pretty soon. All right. So I like that you don't have to have buy these $5 and $6 batteries for your wireless, that you can just recharge these. And I'm hoping that they work really well. But we're going to find out because we're going to test it. But first I want to show you a little bit more about this transmitter receiver. Same thing, okay, as far as the way they're designed. Check this out. It just swivels up just like that, so that you can set it however you need to and configure it to your instrument however you need to, straight out, whatever. If it's like a Fender type unit that goes in the body this way, you can just turn it this way and go like that. Might stick up a little bit, but so what? It's still small and very compact. There's not much to say about these other than the fact that I hope it works, and I hope it works really good. I'm looking forward to it. So guess what? We're going to take a little break here. You won't notice it while I get set up, and we'll be right back to try this thing. Hey gang, thanks for sticking around, and it was like a flash for you, but it took me a few minutes just to get everything hooked up. But what I did was I brought in my little Vox amp here that I've got here, and I put the receiver of the wireless unit right into the input right there, and I selected channel 1. There's a little blue light there, just in case you cannot see that. And then the transmitter side went right into the jack of my trusty Paul Reed Smith guitar here, and same channels. Did the channel selection on the side. They weren't paired up at first, so using the button on the side, you just select it until you hold it down till it starts moving through the channels, and I selected channel 1. This light stopped blinking, and this one came solid as well, and we were on. Good to go. So what I did was, threw a SM57 on the front of my little Vox amp here, just to kind of get things going. And just a reminder, this is not about demoing my guitar playing. It is really about just checking out this wireless. And so I'm just going to run through a couple of things. I'm going to put this headset on so that I can hear it as well. And we will just do that. I'm going to turn off this microphone so that that microphone will be primary and you're getting what's coming from the amp. All right. Here we go, turning this off. Here we go. That's not the one. Okay, this is So that's just coming from the amp direct. I did throw a little delay and verb that comes from the mixer on there. I will shut that off so that we can just hear directly what's coming from the amp there by itself. So let's see. All right, this mic's going off again. Here we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the distortion or the overdrive from the amp and just make it clean. Here we go. This mic off again. All right, so from what I can tell so far, it works really well. Not having any problems. But hey, I'm right next to it, right? So hey, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this headset off. I'm gonna walk into the other room. I think I'm even gonna open up the door to the back door of the studio. I'm gonna go up the driveway just a little bit. Let's see. And if you're still hearing sound, it's all good. If it stops, I will be right back. So I maybe even edit out if there's any big long pauses. So let me try that. How's that? Okay, let's see how this works and we can get some distance between here and here. Here we go. Mic off. All right. So, hey, I opened up the back door, went outside, which I would say is probably about, a good 25 to 30 feet. And I did hear, because I left the door open, I did hear that there was some dropping out and some little bit of artifact going on in the audio. But to be fair to this, that's a cinder block wall that it was pumping through. Okay, so a metal door, cinder block wall, and a good 25 feet to 30 feet. Uh, that's what I would call an adverse condition. All right. So I don't think that I will ever be in that situation where I'm out in a parking lot beyond several cinder block walls and such, but line of sight or, at my age, I play mostly little coffee shops and things like that. So just not having to deal with the extra cable will be nice. And I'm going to be within 10 feet of my amp always. So it's not an issue. I'd be interested to hear how this works with several people using the same unit, maybe on different channels, and see how that, because up to four, right? Because there's four channels. So you can have up to four musicians using this wireless system. I'm going to give it a thumbs up overall. I think it's a good system. Hey, for the price, it's probably better than most that are out there, just because it's made pretty darn well. It looks good. It sounds good. I don't hear any changing or coloring of my sound. If anything, maybe a little bit darker tone, but that can all be EQ'd out with the amp. So I'm not too worried about that. But I would say that for the price that's well under $100, I don't know. What do you guys think? put it in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. Hey, would you guys do me a favor? Would you click like on the video? Would you also maybe subscribe to my channel? Maybe tell some friends of yours, lead them to this if you're a musician and you want to find out more stuff like this. I'm going to be doing more things that are music related. I do lots of different kinds of reviews, as you probably know. But this one, I'm going to give a thumbs up. A link in the description. If you want one of these, click on it, go to it, check it out. I hope you enjoyed it today, and hope it was informative and maybe help you decide whether you want to spend a lot more money on a wireless system, because you can. I mean, if you're playing big stages and you're on tour and you're traveling a lot, maybe you want something more expensive that you think would be more in the line of what everybody else is using on that level. However, having this in your tool bag in your gig bag for playing would be great, just for jamming or practicing or whatever, and performing. I would not be afraid to perform with this. All right. So, what do you think? Tell me about it. Guitar system, Mefe. Thanks, kids. And hey, we believe you can fly.